Good morning! Sorry about that little delay. Hello, everybody. How are you? Happy Saturday! It's Saturday morning. We need like a little jingle, like a Saturday morning crafting jingle. That'd be fun. Hope everybody had a great week. I can't believe it's Saturday again. Seems like I remember very clearly what we did last Saturday, which was stamping fun. We had stamping fun, and today it's going to be a die cutting party. So I have my Sizzix Big Shot. We're gonna do some die cutting. So I'm really excited about that. It's mostly going to be how to just kind of build your stash. Last week we did stamping fun, and I showed you some things that I do to build my stash. And this week will be die cutting because, well, first I like to build up my stash. I like to use up my scraps, and I feel that I don't use my die cutting machine as much as I should, and also I like to have things done beforehand so that when I am crafting and I am journaling or making pocket letters, it's so easy to grab the things that I've pre-made and build my layouts and my card fronts and all of that. So anywho, that's what we're gonna be doing today. I wanna say hello to some people, just giving time for everybody to join in. Let me read some comments, say hello. Hi, Anastasia. She says, I'm up this time waiting on you and not sleeping. I think Anastasia lives in Georgia, so I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Good morning, Maria Husk. How are you? Sarah Louise, hello. Lynn Clifton. Lynn Clifton says, hello. It kept telling me you were live, but wouldn't open, but I'm finally here. Yay! I'm so glad. Sarah Louise, missed you all last week. We missed you, Sarah Louise. Hope everyone's good. Devi Love, and Tracy Martindale are here, guys. I'm so glad you guys are here. Such great fun. Really appreciate everybody that tunes in and stays up really late to watch my US friends. Thank you for that. What was I saying? Die cutting party. Oh, I was gonna say, Maria. Maria, I have your prize because you were the winner last week of like a little sampling of what I got in a haul from like 2 weeks ago or something. So I have that all in an envelope. It's all addressed. I'm gonna head to the post office after the broadcast, after the live stream. So it's coming, Maria. I didn't forget. It's just if I get home too late from work to go to the post office, because it's closed by the time I get home, and it's closed when I leave because I leave kind of early. And then Saturday is like the only day that I can go to the post office, and they close like at 1. It's something really, it's like I don't know why they close so early on Saturday. Anyway, that makes me angry. Cool. Maria says, thank you. I can start stalking the postman then. Yes. That's fun to like stalk the postman. Anyway, that was creepy. Okay, so let's talk about die cutting. What do you use? What machines do you have? Maybe you haven't done die cutting before. Let me know. I learned die cutting with my Sizzix Big Shot. The first time I actually used a die cutting machine was at the interview at Sizzix, which went well because I got the job. So that was the first time that I had used a Big Shot, was at my interview with Sizzix, where part of the interview was you had to make a card there, not in front of them. They weren't watching you, but they just took you into the art room with the rest of the art team, and then you just had to make a card. Like, could take you as long as you needed, and it was a great time. Such a great time working at Sizzix. And so that was the first time that I used my Sizzix Big Shot, and since then I've always used a Sizzix Big Shot. So let me know what kind of die cutting machine you use. Since then, I have used pretty much, not all of the die cutting machines on the market, but when I worked at Craft Stash, I was able to test out a lot of them, kind of review them and whatnot. So I still love my Sizzix Big Shot, but I also really love the Gemini, the A4 size Gemini electric machine. That one has never let me down. I don't own one because they're kind of expensive, and I'm not investing in any die cutting machines until I finally know where Justin and I are going to end up. So I'm not buying anything super heavy till then. So yeah, anyway. Lou Collins, as in Lou Craft Stash. Lou Collins is here. Hello. How are you? I hope you are doing good. I hope everything's going well for you. Tracy Martindale, she has a Gemini. She has it 1 year and she's newish to die cutting. Anastasia received, oh, did you receive your prize, Anastasia? I hope so. Hope you liked it. Maria Husk says that she has the Spellbinders, Grand Caliber, Sapphire the Platinum, a silhouette portrait, and a Gemini Junior. I'm blessed with a supportive boyfriend who buys me machinery for my birthdays. That's amazing. Lou Collins is doing well. Hooray. I'm so glad. Oh, Lynn says that she's had a Big Shot for years, but towards the end of last year, I finally got a plus so that I can cut A4. Yes. So I do eventually want to get an A4 size die cutting machine because so many dies out there, especially Helen Griffin, who I thought she might be joining in a little bit. Helen Griffin, Simply Made Crafts, a lot of her dies are A4 sized. And so it's like, oh, like I wanted to buy the little backpack die. I really wanted her backpack die, but it's like, I can't because I can't make it because I don't have a big enough die cutting machine. So anyway, Handmade by Emma has the Sizzix Foldaway and a mini machine from Aldi. Ooh, I really like the Sizzix Foldaway too. I use that a lot. And I also do want a little one as well. Debbie Love has a Big Shot and a Big Kick. She hasn't touched the Big Shot yet. I don't even need to, but it was on clearance at Walmart for $24, so I ended up picking it up. I get it, Debbie. Sarah Lee says, Lou, loved the show yesterday and have bought your label printer. Ooh, you were showing that new little label printer. I've seen that. You gotta watch that. Oh, Lynn Clifton says, Helen Griffin's dies are a main reason I needed a plus. The backpack die is really fun, though I've only made one example so far. Ugh, that backpack die is the best, guys. So maybe I should buy it, kind of like knowing that hopefully someday I'll be able to get the A4 sized machine. I do know that, let's see, I was going to try to remember what die cutting machine some of the crafty celebrities that I worked with they kind of like. So Paula Pascual, she loves her Tonic. What is it called? It's the green one. Is it a Tangerine? The Tonic Studios die cutting machine. She says she swears by that one. She loves that one. Christina Griffiths loves Spellbinders Platinum. She always requested that when she was on Craft Stash Live. Helen Griffin, I think Helen Griffin likes I think it's just a Big Shot plus, or she might have I think she has a Gemini. I can't remember. Hopefully she comes on so she can tell me. She can tell us. Anastasia says, have you seen the new Cricut called Joy? It's small. Oh yes, I saw it. Emma Jewel. I think I saw it on Emma Jewel's Instagram. It's like a tiny little Cricut, which is really cool. All right, so let's get to die cutting. So I wanted to again build my stash. So I have a bunch of, this is like a little zip. This is actually for my happy planner, so it goes on the front, but It has a lot of dies in it. So I put like all of my little dies in here because, I don't know, it's just easiest for me to have them here. These are the ones that I reach for the most. And a lot of these also are like cover magazine gifts. So like this one, maybe you recognize this from was it Die Cutting Essentials magazine? I think so. So this was probably like 2 years ago. So it's just like a small little die. I don't like the bulky packaging, so I just toss that, put it in here, and then I can just kind of rummage around and grab this stuff. This one's a great die. This is from Craftwork Cards. So it's like little like bell jars and a little cake stand. They're so cute. So again, that just goes in there. It just makes it easier for me. And then bigger dies I just kind of have on hand and also under my bed. This is a Sizzix one. This is a steel rule die. And it's to make this little bag here, these little bags. So cute. That's from Sizzix Where Women Cook. It is the, I think it's just called like a little gift bag. Treat bag. And then I'm also going to be cutting from different materials, like, let me see if I can find some felt. I had some felt. Maybe I don't. You would think that I had felt, but I don't. No felt, but I found something else. Hello, Deb, you're here. She's popping in for a few minutes and she'll catch the replay later. Mrs. Stationery and Stuff. Hello, Laura, how are you? So happy you guys are here. Makes me happy. So I was gonna cut some tulle. So I have these sparkly tulle rolls. You've probably seen them in some of my older videos. I haven't used these lately, but I really like them. I'm going to show you how I use those. Oh, felt! Yay! Found some felt, guys. Awesome. This is, I want to say this is maybe paper felt from Paper Mania. Why does that sound right? So I have these two pieces of felt. But also I have cardstock and whatnot. All right. And for my dies, I've got my dies there. And for my, obviously I'm using the Big Shot Plus, but I have the magnetic platform, which I don't know if you guys have ever seen this bad boy. Amazing. So it helps you to secure your die in place. So it'll just kind of stick there with your paper, and then when it runs through the machine, it shouldn't shift around. And you don't want to put this, you don't want to cut directly on your magnetic platform, although you can, and you'll get more like precise cutting. However, it will ruin your, like this little front thing. So if you want to get some better die cutting, do it directly on the magnetic platform. Otherwise, just put the cutting pad in between. And then I have the sparkly glitter pads from Sizzix, which I thought were really cool. These are really nice. I remember when I was working there, they were making the prototypes for these. And so we got to test them out. And so there was like issues with the glitter coming off, but I don't know how they did it. Finally worked it out so that the glitter doesn't come off. And so they stay pretty sparkly the whole time. The whole time, which is cool. All right. This is so fun. I like when they stick on there. Okay. Anyway, that's what we're going to be using today. Let's see. Lynn says, this morning I've cut felt pieces to make 3 Sizzix owls. Lynn, you are so crafty. You're always making stuff. I love it. Handmade by Emma says, OMG, glittery plates. Lynn Clifton says, my magnetic platform is my best friend and lives permanently in my Big Shot and only cuts. Change it out if you need the embossing section of the main platform. Yep. Handmade by Emma says, the fold away doesn't have a magnetic platform. You can buy the magnetic platform separately. By the way, Helen! Hello, Helen Griffin. We were just talking about you. Talking about your wonderful dies. And Helen, let us know what die cutting machine you like. Because we need, I know it's definitely an A4 because you have a lot of A4 size dies. So, let us know. Okay. Die cutting. Let's get to it. All right. Oh, I need to switch you guys. I need to switch the camera. So, hold on. Let me clear my space. I think, Emma, the magnetic platform should work on the Sizzix Foldaway. However, the Sizzix Foldaway has like intense amount of pressure. Okay, I want to say it has more pressure than the Big Shot. So be careful. Like, it might have too much pressure. It might ruin your rollers. So, I mean, I think it'll go through, but I don't know if I would recommend the magnetic platform for the Foldaway, just because it would be so much intense pressure. So, tread wisely. I mean, tread like slowly on that. You got to think about it. If you want, you can come over and you can bring your Foldaway. Come over to my house, bring your Foldaway, and you can test this out and see how it works. How it works for you. Okay, so I'm going to switch the cameras, and to avoid you guys getting dizzy, I'm going to show you, hopefully I'll do it right this week. I will show you a picture of oh no, it's upside down. A picture of a pocket letter that I worked on. The video went up live last week. Yesterday. It went live yesterday. And the pocket letter that I made is mostly with this stamp set, which is Let's Make Plans from Creative Stamping. I don't know the issue, I can't remember. It's out of stock on Craft Stash. It's sold out. But, so I have a picture of that. And then you can watch the video after the live stream or sometime this week. That would be great. Okay, so I'm just gonna show you the picture. You're not gonna be able to hear me, so don't be scared. All right, here we go. I'm gonna switch the camera. Hold on. Hello. Okay, so we are back. It looks kind of dark. Does it look kind of dark to you guys? Don't know why my lights are like full blast. Weird. Okay. All right. So let's start off with die cutting some tulle. So this sparkly tulle I got in my from Amazon, and obviously you can use regular tulle, but I really love the sparkly one. It's just so fun because this one's like glittery, but then we have this one with like actual, they're not, I don't know how they stay on there. They're not sequins either. It's just like a little round sparkle on it, little itty bitty sparkle on it. And so I wanted to make some little kind of like embellishments, you could say. And I'm trying to find a circle die. You know what I need maybe eventually I will get like one of those binders, storage binders with the magnetic sheets so that I can put all my little itty bitty dies. See, they're all in there. If they fit in this bag, I throw them in this bag. I'll use my heart die as well. All right. Ooh, I missed so many comments trying to move the cameras. Sorry, guys. You know, the thing I don't like about YouTube live stream is that I can't reply to your comments directly underneath your live comments. So, just kind of a bummer. All right. So, here's my tool. It's pretty thin, so I can kind of fold it onto itself. I'll just trim the ends. So I folded it in half long ways, and then I can roll it. Ooh, this might be too thick, but we'll see how we get on. So there it is. And then we can die cut the circle, see how it goes. Ooh, maybe I want to do the heart. Let's start off with the circle. So we will die cut that. Run it through. Just running it through a few times only because we have so many layers. I hear it cutting like a different layer every time I roll it through. I don't know if you guys can hear that well. So there we go. Oh, it did pretty good. So the top layers didn't do too bad. So I think I might have to get my scissors out on this one just to help it along. I think it was too many layers of tulle, but at least I can see the line. This is a really easy shape to cut. Just kind of pull it, and if you get those little frays at the end, it's not a big deal. Just trim it with your scissors. We're gonna have to try that again with less tool. There we go. You get these little circles, which are really fun. And then I like to kind of spread the layers out. Get them almost like offset just a bit. And then I will come with my Tim Holtz Tiny Attacher. I love this thing. It's so great. And then you can staple the center. Ruffle it up a bit. Where is that black little heart die cut that I just grabbed? Sorry, I'm talking to myself. And then you can just put a little like additional die cut on top. Make a little embellishment. I thought that was really fun. Let's try this again with the gold tool, because I'm sad that it didn't cut very well. So again, fold your tool. We'll just fold it 4 layers. 4 layers wide. And we'll try the itty bitty circle. See how we get on. All right, I'm hopeful. Anne. Hello, Anne. So happy you made it. And also a winner of one of my prizes. And I was explaining earlier that I will be sending out, going to the post office after the live stream. So sending that out today, and you should get it, I want to say, hopefully by Wednesday. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. There it is. That one cut better. These circle dies. Ooh, that's really stuck on there. I don't know why. This is like really stuck on there. Help, help guys, send help. There we go. That was weird. So there we go. These little itty bitty hearts. So cute. Aren't they adorable? They just add a little something. I feel like sometimes you need to add, how do I say this? It's just fun to add a little something different to your projects, like some texture. So then you can use these little itty bitty hearts, staple them on the center, and then you can add like a little sentiment across, which I should have some sentiments lying around somewhere. Where is the question? I don't know where they are. I have a proper like sentiment envelope. Found it. Found my sentiment envelope. So this is all the some of the stamping that I did last week. So I showed you how I build my little sentiment stash. So yeah, see, something like that would be real cute. Or you could glue that on a solid piece of cardstock, kind of like that. Super easy to do. These little circles are so cute. And this tool stuff goes a long way. You get quite a bit. So that was fun, 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 fun. Debbie says that she's never thought to do this and she can't wait to try it. Yes, it's so fun. Like, Tulle is just pretty much just fun to use in your crafting. You can use it instead of using, like if you want to make a shaker card, instead of using acetate, you can use just a piece of Tulle to hold your sequins and your sparkles in. Why is this thing just like welded on there? I'm really concerned about this. It was like too much pressure. I'm really scared. And it's not the magnetic on it. Okay, that's better. Got it out. Also, this magnetic platform is made for intricate dies. So, you don't need it for plain, plain shaped dies. There we go. Okay, so let's see. What other die can we play with? I want to cut the felt die next. Ooh, I want to cut my favorite die of all time. One of my favorite dies of all time. This little guy I use a lot in my crafting. A lot. I love it. It is from Poppy Crafts. Can't find it anymore. It's out of stock. Haven't seen it in a long time, but it's a great die. And so I'm going to cut it from black, just so you can see how beautiful it is. I love it. The tool I got on Amazon, and so you can just go to Amazon and search sparkly tool. I'll be adding the links to the ones that I got later after the video. I should have done it before so I could just be like, look in the description, it's there. But yeah, check Amazon, that's where I got mine. This is the best die in the world. But yeah, you should find it from like a haberdashery. Is that how you say it? I don't know how you say it. So there it is. Look how pretty that is. But now, if you cut it from some vellum. So here I have some vellum. This is the worst vellum in the world, guys. By the way. I got it on Amazon like maybe 2 years ago. I don't know what brand it was from. It's just the worst. It's really thin. I recommend if you want some vellum, Anita's vellum is a good one. It's got a nice weight to it. And then, so yeah. Not happy with this vellum, but it'll do. It'll do. Can you tell us what makes good vellum, please? It's just mostly like the weight of it. So you can find vellum that's like the GSM is a little bit higher. I forget. Somebody told me once what constitutes vellum and parchment. I think like once the GSM is a little bit higher, you call it parchment. So I'm not sure, but you kind of have to feel it. This one is just like rubbish, guys. It's absolute rubbish. It's just like when I stamp on this, it starts to curl because I mean when vellum gets wet, it'll curl anyway. But this one is just like, come on, I was just stamping a little stamp. Why are you curling? So I do recommend Anita's vellum. That's what I used before. This is not Anita's vellum. This is like the toilet paper of vellum, whatever that was, wherever I got it from. So yeah, look how pretty it is cut from vellum versus also it's gorgeous cut from regular cardstock. But if you have any dies in your stash that you're like, kind of bored of that die, try die cutting it from a different kind of material. I think it'll give you a different effect and it'll look a little bit like just different. It'll be nice. So highly recommend getting some vellum. Again, the vellum that I like is Anita's vellum. That's a pretty good one. And then this one time I was on Hachanda, this really nice guy that was also presenting at the same time as I was, he let me borrow some parchment, and it was like really, really thick vellum, but and he told me the GSM for when it's considered parchment, and I forgot it because I have a terrible memory. So, yeah. Anywho, so parchment might also be good, but make sure it's not too thick, just so you're not struggling. So yeah, look how nice that is. That's a good start for a journal page or even a card. Nice, like the texture going on there. Toilet paper vellum. I think my granddad had rolls of that in his downstairs toilet, horrid shiny stuff on a roll. Oh, we had that in school toilets. Yes. Oh my gosh. Don't even get me started on toilet paper. Anyway. I have thoughts on toilet paper, guys. I'm sure you all do as well. Anywho. What else was I going to show you? Oh, yeah. I wanted to show you how to create a repeated, kind of like a repeating strip for die cutting. Let's try it with the butterfly die. So this is a butterfly die. I'm sure you have one in your stash somewhere. And, I thought I had like a little itty bitty ticket die, which I'm pretty sure I do, but I can't find it at this moment. So I do apologize for that. All right. So what you want to do to create a repeating pattern, like, you'll see what I mean. Repeating die cut. So you need a little strip of paper. You want to use paper that's basically, not toilet paper, paper that's basically really thin, almost like copy paper. I would even recommend copy paper just from your printer. This might actually be too thick. So what you want to do is, and if you want to be really precise, get out your scoreboard. You want your die to hang off of this edge here, just slightly. And then what you want to do is fold this or use a scoreboard to crease this just about here. So that when you fold your paper, or you use a scoreboard and crease it, your die will be hanging off both edges. Like that. That might be a little bit too much. Maybe there. So you fold your paper, like so. So it's like that. See how the wings are hanging off of the sides? Cool. All right, so then we're gonna keep folding our paper, and if you wanna use a scoreboard and crease this all nice, you can. But you just wanna line up your folds. And I think that might even be getting too thick for me. So, all right, let's try that. Hopefully it doesn't shift around, and you want to make sure that your paper is big enough to accommodate your die. So I wonder if with the heart, you can do this with the heart, you can do this with any die. So that's two, unless you cut it like this. Nope, that's still too big. It has to be bigger than, nah. We'll just try it with our butterfly for now. All right, run that through. I'm gonna do this a few times. Handmade by Emma says, I bought some nice tool from Alina Craft. Is that like a little online store, or is it like an independent, like an actual bricks and mortar shop? Laura says, 1 in stash, I have about 8. What? I missed it. Oh no, I missed the comment. I don't know what were you referring to, Laura? Tell me. All right, that should do it. Let's see if it cut. Oh, it did. It cut pretty well. All right, I'm impressed. So, when you open it, it creates a repeating little pattern, a little strip. So fun. I love doing this. I have a itty bitty like ticket die, which I cannot find, and I'm really upset because I hope I didn't lose it, because that's one of my favorite dies. And so you can actually create like a little strip of tickets, which is so fun and so cute. And again, this is something that I like to do. Oh, I found my little ticket die. Hooray! All is well with the world. This is a Sizzix Lynda Kanase die. Lynda Kanase for Sizzix. Lynda! She was one of my coworkers. I worked at Sizzix. She was the best. Okay, so that's that one I want to show you on the little ticket strip because it's so cute. I might need another strip of paper. Give me 1 sec. This is worth repeating. Okay, so again, you want to fold this, put your die just off of the edge, like off of the edge of the paper there. And when you fold it, or you crease it with your scoreboard, if you want to be nice and precise. Nice and precise, that rhymed. And you want to make sure that it hangs off both of the edges. So again, sorry, sometimes I find that I don't complete my thoughts on these videos because I get distracted by comments or something else. So this is something that I like to do, again, while I am watching some Netflix, so that I'm not, just sitting there wasting my life away watching Netflix. I like to build my stash, do some die cutting, make some embellishments, do some stamping like I did last week. So it's a great way to use up my stash, build my stash. Makes me happy to do that. Also, tell me what you're watching on Netflix. Let me know if there's something I should be watching right now. What are we watching? Not really watching anything. Kind of, I guess, in between shows. I like comedy stuff, guys. I like to laugh. I don't like to be scared. All right. So we'll put that there. Run it through our machine. Lynda Clifton says that ticket die is so cute. Love the butterfly strip, and a ticket strip is such a good idea. It is a good idea. I love it. Also, I need to find a tutorial, but there's a way for you to fold your paper for you to be able to make a wreath from a die. So instead of, you know, a strip, this will actually be connected and create like a wreath. And my coworker, Jill Tarayo from Sizzix, my old coworker, former coworker, she showed me how to do it once, and I was amazed, and I don't remember how to do it. So maybe I'll try to find it, get a tutorial, but you also can make it into a wreath. There's a way to fold it to make it into a wreath. Ann Lee says she's been trying to watch the Netflix story on Aaron Hernandez. I failed 3 times. That's too scary for me. Sarah Louise says, try Russian Doll. A bit sweary, but so clever. And let's see. So far, I think that's. And who is Aaron? Could you fold a circle into a cone shape? Fold a circle into a cone shape. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, like that. Is that what you mean, Emma? You could. All right. Look at this little strip die. This little die is so cute. I'll try to find it for you guys and tell you what set it's from. It's adorable. It comes with a lot of little mini sets because I think they were meant for, it's like a journaling die set. Let me see if I have it here. Nope. I don't. All right. So I'll just tear that last bit. But it does the embossing as well. And then you can put a little heart in the center. That'd be so cute. And then, look how fun that is. Like your little strip of tickets. You guys remember how fun it was to go to like Chuck E. Cheese? Oh, you guys don't have Chuck E. Cheese here in the UK. What's something like Chuck E. Cheese? Chuck E. Cheese was a pizza place with video games, and the adults, they had like beer for the adults. Kind of like Dave & Buster's, but for kids. And they had these like, it was a rat. Chuck E. Cheese was a rat. He was a mouse. He was a giant mouse. And there was a person, usually a teenager from the local high school, dressed as the mascot, and he would, as Chucky, and he would come around and take pictures with the kids and whatnot. Anyway, Chuck E. Cheese. That's what this reminds me of. All right. So, anyway, why are we talking about Chuck E. Cheese? I don't know. All right, one more die that I wanted to show you is the... What time is it? I don't even know. Emma says she's watching ER and House at the moment. I really love both of those so much. Oh, I think you guys are talking about shows. Give me some recommendations. All right, so this is the, this die is the Designer's Choice, Tonic Studios Designer's Choice die for the month of February, I believe. I hope I'm getting that right. So, yeah. Let's die cut this. Just want to make sure I'm getting it right. This is a beautiful die, intricate die, and again, the magnetic platform is something that you want to use with an intricate die. That's what it's made for. So this die set is from Tonic Studios. So it comes with a panel die. Ooh, we should remove that little strip of foam tape. And it comes with this center die here, which you can also make like a little, almost have the sentiment pop up. And then you get this outline, which goes there, this little inner die. Then you get the sentiment with love. You also get enjoy and celebrate. Is that celebrate? Yeah, celebrate. Which is really nice. So that's Tonic Studios designer choice die for the month of February. I will have after the show. I'm going to make sure that I link all these things that I've been talking about for you guys so you find them easier. So I wanted to die cut this from black because it'll just show up better. I think you'll be able to see how intricate it is. What was I going to say about this? I forget. Oh, sometimes with the magnetic platform, like obviously the whole thing is magnetic, but sometimes you just gotta shift your die around just a little bit to try to find the strongest point. Do you know what I mean? Like the strongest magnetic point, because sometimes it'll like shift around. So you just kind of gotta shift it and make sure that it kind of secures to the magnetic platform. Hope that makes sense. Okay. So I'm gonna run this through. I'm using black again. That's Tonic Studios designer choice die set for the month of February. I think it's available to buy. It's a really nice die set. Great for card making. Beautiful, beautiful, very intricate. Let's see if it cut. The thing about the glitter pads is it's a little bit hard to see if something has cut or not, just from flipping it over. So there it is. It cut some parts really well. Other parts it didn't. Not the die's fault, guys. It's my machine. So I can just line this up again. I shouldn't have shifted it so much. So I'm just gonna line it up again and run it through. Maybe I'll run it through the other way around. So I'll run it through upside down. Ooh, maybe that's a bad idea. Sometimes I do it the other side, with the other side up, and it works, but just run it through a few times just because it's so intricate. Also, I think my Big Shot doesn't cut as well as it used to because this thing has been used a lot. Station 19 is part of 911. I think you guys are talking about shows. I'll have to go back and read your comments because I want to know all the shows. Happy shows. These sound like crime shows. I'm kind of a wimp when it comes to like blood and gore, even though I know it's fake. It just, I don't know. Although I did watch Santa Clarita Diet, and that was very gory, but that was more like, this is so fake. Like it didn't scare me, if that makes sense. All right, that looks better. And I wish I had not a die pick, a little brush. A little die brush. So little bits could come out. There's a lot of bits, guys. It's gonna take forever. So I've cut one previously. There it is. So pretty though. It's real pretty. Let me put it on a piece of light cardstock so you can see. It's gorgeous. Beautiful die set. And then, so you can cut into your paper, or then you can use the outline die to cut that out. And then you get this piece, which is stunning, which would also be beautiful in over some like silver foil. That'd be real nice too. Really elegant die. So again, that's Tonic Studios designer choice. Let's look at the sentiments for this. Let's die cut one of the sentiments. I really like this Enjoy with the outline. Oh, I never cut from Tulle. No, not Tulle. What's the other material I have? Felt. Where'd it go? Let's try to cut this sentiment die from felt. So there's my pink felt. Do I think this is gonna work? Maybe. I've never tried to cut a sentiment die from felt. I do cut circle dies from felt. That's pretty easy. Rolling back. Excuse me. Hey, it worked. Hooray. That's cute. Oh, I shouldn't have die cut these at the same time. Sorry, guys. Forgot about that. But you get this little Enjoy. Look how cute it is from the felt. I love it. Oh, it ripped. It was too delicate. But that's okay, because you can just glue that part down. I'm trying to get all these little bits out. Aww. Kind of fell apart a little bit. Well, that's a bummer. Let's go back to my... Ooh, let's do hearts instead. Because that's not very intricate. I'll only run it through once. So it doesn't cut too much. Thank you, Sarah Louise, for the die cutting tips. Hey. Didn't cut this little itty bitty spot right here. So I'll just use my scissors. Look how cute that is. That's adorable. Ooh, this reminds me of Valentine's Day. So yeah, super cute, super duper cute. What else? What else is there to die cut? Ooh, I know. I also like die cutting maps, guys. So this is a map. I don't know where this is. Where is this? It looks like England. Maybe. Woody Island. Discover Series. Cork. Oh, it's Ireland, guys. Sorry. It's Ireland. So, I'll just, usually just cut a piece off. Like that. So I buy these maps at the charity shop. Also, something good to die cut is dictionaries. So you can go to charity shop, get an old dictionary. Super fun to die cut with those and create little embellishments. Just different little things. So what I've done before is I used to have a map. It's in storage. A map of the U.S. and any of the places that Justin and I had been together. We would go, like any places that we would vacation. I would take a little heart die and die cut it out of the map and then create a banner with it. So I had like a little heart banner. They used to be above our bed, and it had just a little heart die cut of the city that we had visited. And I was just gonna keep adding to it, but I put it in storage when we moved. Naomi Smith, hello. Ann Lee, hello. So happy you're here. Old Atlas is great too, yes. Also music sheets. If you go to the charity shop, get some maps, get some dictionaries, get some music sheets, and then you can have some fun die cutting these little bits. Oh, but I love hearts. Hearts are probably one of my favorite shapes. One of my favorite shapes for sure. Sarah says, I buy books from charity shops and one day I'll get around to cutting out hearts and stuff to make flowers from. Yes. They're so fun. And sometimes you get like a really beautiful book and you're like, kind of don't want to die cut this right now. So there's little hearts. And again, you can cut, like if there's a city that you've been to, you can die cut that specific little city out of your heart, create a banner, or use it in a journaling layout. Whatnot. So nice. And little circles too. So cute. And the maps are cheap too. The maps and the musical sheets and all sorts. So super fun, affordable crafting to be had at your charity shops. Excuse me. All right, I think. Was that everything I was going to die cut? I think it was. Also, I don't know, something that I like to do is, well, cut with pattern paper, which I feel like sometimes I forget about, which is weird. It's very an obvious thing, but sometimes I forget, like, oh yeah, I can cut that from pattern paper. And then what I like about die cutting from pattern paper is that it looks like ephemera, kind of like you've bought some little die cuts, like like those from the paper collections. So use your pattern paper. This is just like a sparkly foiled dotty pattern paper. So there's that, a little banner, another little ticket. So cute. It's just so different when you die cut it from plain cardstock versus pattern cardstock, like a pattern kind of cardstock. And then this one too is a great die set. I think this die set, these two dies, this one and this one. Ooh, they say Sizzix on them. That's real helpful. I like that. These are from that Lynda Kanase die set, which I'm going to find for you guys and link it below. This is, I think this is magazine die set because it has the piece there where you have to cut them. So anyway, super fun. Look how different those look than die cutting them from plain cardstock, which I thought I had. There's one. So plain black cardstock, little drab, a little droll, and then pattern cardstock. So nice. Ooh, they have the product number on the back of the Sizzix dies. That's what that is. Thanks, Laura. So that is from the, where'd the other one go? Is it in my hand? Is it? Ooh, this one's a Sizzix one too. It's a different die. Sizzix, you guys are so cool. It is the same one, 661396. So yeah, that's from the same die set. See, told you that was a great, great die. So yeah, just a different, different way of die cutting. Use up your maps, get your tool, get your felts. Use your vellum. Ooh, where'd my vellum die cuts go? Where'd they go? I really want those. So I want to use them. Save them. Build up my stash. And then the way that I store those is... I need another one of these. So I have this little storage wallet. And inside there's like a section for banners, little bunting banner shapes. I have a section for, oh, they got contaminated. I didn't keep them sorted. Like little, kind of like ticket shapes. I think that's where I get my ticket shapes. Circles. I've also die cut. This is from a clean paper plate. So it was such a cute plate, and so I die cut it. That was fun. It was clean, guys. It was clean. And then I have a little section for sentiment dies. And again, a lot of these were cut from, man, look how much die cutting that was, guys. That was a lot of die cutting. So a lot of these were from scraps. Sorry, that's what I was going to say. Squares. Circles. What's in here? Oh, little file folders. I have a little file folder die. Oh, they got cross-contaminated. No. This one's supposed to be for flowers. This little guy's trying to escape. Butterflies and birds, winged things, and then tags. So that's how I organized my little die cuts. Just in a little accordion file folder holder. File folder holder. I'm heading to AliExpress to check out the wallets after. Helen Griffin says, all those are so perfect for scrapbooking and journaling. They are. I'm excited. I especially love die cutting from pattern paper. Just makes it easier. Overall, just easier. All right. Don't get dizzy. Gonna switch you guys over. Ooh, close up. Let's see. Here we go. Hooray! I hope that you guys enjoyed that die cutting fun. If you guys have any ideas for next week, next Saturday, hooray! Whoa! I didn't want to hold it. I was being lazy. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. What time is it? 11:03. What? Crazy. Time flies when you're having fun. I hope that you guys enjoyed that. We'll happily travel to Manchester if Janette was serious about a meetup. Dude, I was dead serious. Tell me when. Did you email me? I need to check my email. Sarah Louise, I am dead serious about meeting up. I think Saturday would be good. Saturdays are good. Saturday afternoons. Not Saturday mornings because we're here. But yeah, that would be so fun. And we can bring our crafty things. I would definitely bring like a planner or a journal, something that's not requiring a big die cutting machine. Although, if somebody had a little baby die cutting machine, you could bring that too, and we can get together and do some die cutting. Janette, have you got your printer situation sorted for printing digital kits? I don't mind printing them out for you. Helen, you're the sweetest thing. Thank you for remembering. I just bought some ink for my printer, so I'm going to try that. And I have my printable paper that I bought from Craft Stash, Craftwork Cards printable paper. I'm going to try printing them today, and I'll see how I get on. Hopefully it works. If not, I'm going to be sending you all the files, Helen. Thank you for that. It's just haven't got around to it. Tracy Martindale. Wait. Laura says, feel like I'm on Titanic, Janette. Oh. Sorry. Close your eyes. Anne Lee says her nearest crafty friend is an hour away and we only get together to make cards. Oh, that's fun. Tracy Martindale says, oh, defo, I'd be up for a meet. Okay, so Tracy, Sarah, and I are going to get together. Janette, would you set up a Facebook event and we can join? Yes. So, let's see. March. Mother's Day is, UK Mother's Day is in March, isn't it? Maybe like not the first week in March, but the second week in March. Hopefully that could work. I am super duper serious about meeting up. So I will set up an event and hopefully that day works for you guys. Is there a way to like limit the amount of people? Not that I expect like 30 people to join the event and meet us for our meetup, which would be cool, but then where would we sit? 30-person crafty party. That's like almost like a convention. So yeah, I will set up an event, a Facebook event for a crafty meetup in Manchester. That sounds fun. I'm excited. Thank you for telling me, kind of getting me on the ball. You can set it up on Craft World. I don't have Facebook either. Ooh, on Craft World. Ooh, I don't know if I'm allowed to set up an event for actual meetup. We'll see. I'll set up how are we gonna do this for people that aren't on Facebook? Man, gotta have a think. Okay, I'll set up the event on Facebook for sure. And then we can email you guys. Can you email a Facebook event to someone that doesn't have Facebook? Just so they know when it is. I'll post it on my, dang it, you know what? I used to have an email newsletter called Crafty Notes, which I used to be really good about emailing out like updates every week, and then kind of dropped the ball on that. GDPR kind of happened last year, and then everybody had to like unsubscribe and resubscribe to my list, so it was kind of a headache, and then I just stopped emailing everyone. But that would have been good, because then you could just get updates via email. I'm a bad person, guys. All right, maybe I'll try to do that on Craft World. We'll see. I guess the worst thing they could do is just shut it down. Delete the event. Instagram, are you guys on Instagram? Because you can see an Instagram post. Maybe we need a WhatsApp group. That might be helpful. That could happen. Maybe that could work. WhatsApp? Let me know if that works out. Craft World allows events. Okay, cool. Event it is. We're gonna meet up and we're gonna get crafty. I know there's also like, because Manchester, city center, there's lots of shops and stuff. People want to go shopping afterwards. Okay, so I've met up with people before, and I love meeting up with people. But I want to meet up and craft, and I think these ladies, which are the coolest ladies, like some of the coolest crafty ladies I've ever met, they wanted to shop. And that's cool. Like, I get it that you want to shop, but I just wanted to craft. Like, I wanted to sit and chat with them, get to know them more, and craft together, and have our little coffees or teas or whatever. And they wanted to shop, and I'm like, I don't want to shop. Because I was on a budget. It's still on a budget. And also, I just wanted to craft. So, if we have this meetup, you guys, I'm not letting you go shopping. I'm just kidding, I will. But we're going to craft. That is the aim of this, is for us to get crafty together, share ideas. Maybe I'll bring some of like my stash from little die cuts and stuff and give everybody a little bit. We could do something with it. I don't know. Okay. I'm gonna go. Mark is in Australia. It's really late there. Yeah, that could work. WhatsApp. No, you can have Messenger without Facebook. You can? I didn't know that. Lynn says, wish I could come and craft, and I would craft and not shop. You can shop too, but first we need to craft, and then you can shop. And we also need to get Taco Bell. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. It's so much fun having these little crafty Saturday mornings with you. It inspires my whole weekend, because after I sign off, I do some crafting, do some filming. So thank you for joining me. I hope that you're inspired to try some of these things out. And if you have any ideas for next week, let me know. Not that I'm running out of ideas, but it's just like, what should I do? So let me know if you've got any ideas for next week or any of the upcoming week's broadcasts, live streams. Yay! Thank you again for watching. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the weekend, wonderful week up ahead. And keep an eye out on my Facebook for that event. And Maybe. I haven't been on Craft World in a long time. I'll go on Craft World and log on. We'll see. We will figure it out. But hopefully it seems like definitely Tracy and Sarah Louise can join. That'd be so fun. So fun. All right. Love you guys. Take good care. Have a great week. And I will see you, God willing, next Saturday. All right. Bye. Adios. See you. How do I get out of here? All right. Here we go. Bye.